As always with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you're prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers' all-time passing leader, Phillip Rivers, who's been their starter since 2006, trotting onto the field. And I'll tell you what, he may be just a couple of years from 40, but he can still do it. You look back to 2018, some people were whispering MVP and Rivers in the same breath with what he did in that campaign. Especially impressive in 2 December primetime victories, one against the Steelers, one against the division rival Chiefs. And although things ended not quite how they wanted in the playoffs to New England, Phillip Rivers still feels like he has a lot left in the tank. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Gordon. He finds an opening past the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. The numbers a week ago from Melvin Gordon. 17 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Oh, okay.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On 2nd and 2, Rivers. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. 23 yards the pickup there. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the game?
Pick up Melvin Gordon.
I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
There.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Game time.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot.
Oh, my.
He's got a touchdown, LA. Virgil Green, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Texans under their 6-year head coach, Bill O'Brien, the former national champion at Clemson, bringing him onto the field. And that's the signal caller, Deshaun Watson.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense.
How did he not die, bro? I think it was at 1 HP, bro.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Running it with the NFL's offensive rookie of the year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
Have no idea what they're putting in the food in the Martin household, but they've developed two terrific offensive linemen. Brother Zach, a perennial all-pro at guard with the Dallas Cowboys, but Nick, no slouch at center for the Houston Texans. He sets the tone for their offensive line. He's the pivot up front.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Oh, my God, right.
Practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson, and he whips that one incomplete there.
The touch and time here are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
As soon as I threw that shit.
So from Charger territory,
nigga one-shotted me, bro.
At the 46. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
They're fucking one-shotted instead.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got Fuller. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You gotta stop breaking open
Line of
shots,
scrimmage,
man.
the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yo, my nigga, you missed that.
Again, it's Watson.
Oh, yeah.
Made it.
Tip there, altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. You try to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I got him on right. Got me on nigga right here.
3rd and long. It's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
I got him on.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
No, that's it. That's it.
So if you're in that type of territory,
Let's
the
go.
number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
He's in the military now. Protect us. Not that he's ready. Not very ready.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
In today's video, I'm just going to show you guys a way you can get 2 million XP an hour when you're using this method. But before I get into this method, I just want to give you guys the requirements of this method, and it is you need to be able to join U10 Worlds. If you can't join the U10 Worlds, I'm sorry, but this does not apply to you. So I just want to get that through, so those people who cannot join could just leave this video. This is more towards the mid-figures on...
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be covering Trove. We are finally going to start doing guides on Trove. I know it's been a while since I posted my last Trove video. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry, there's been a lot going on at the channel. We just did a Discord update. We're working on doing a YouTube channel update, which if I time this correctly, we'll either see the update video go out later today or tomorrow, depending on when this is out. Don't worry, starting today and going forward, we're definitely going to have a lot more Trove videos, guides, update videos. We're going to be adding Trove to the regular list of Maple Story 2 and Words.io. There will be other games coming as in-game reviews or add-ins for one of the other games on the channel. Don't worry, it's coming. I would say just watch the update video tonight because there's a lot of information going forward on how the channel's going to work and cover a wide variety of games. So with every game
I would be angry as well.
Could not get off the field guide because you want to get your characters to max level. That way you can take part in in-game content, because for most MMOs that is where all the content begins. If you didn't know, in Trove there's 30 levels. The first 15 to 20 levels are going to fly by and you're going to have no issue doing this, and you'll probably get this done in one sitting. Honestly, for the first 20 levels, I don't really think you need any level guides because it just flies right through. You're welcome to do any of the tips that I suggest in this video and that I talk about in this video, but you're really not going to need it in the first 20 levels because they are quick. However, 20 to 30 can take you very long.
And it results in the Texans
you just want to experience Trove and sit back and relax and enjoy Trove. But if you're leveling alls or just want to get to the game,
Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
I'm on my phone.
First start on ways to increase the amount of EXP gain you get per doing so. Ways to get to times 6. These all for free with a little bit of luck. Let's first start out on how to get times 2, and this actually requires to see if you play on Saturday. On Saturday there's double the EXP, and it's a really efficient way to level. So if you're leveling multiple 2s, maybe get a couple to 20 and then come back on Saturday and make the final push to get them all to 30. Now let's talk about the one that takes a little bit of grinding. That's EXP bots. This will get you to times 4 EXP on Saturday. For this one, there's a free option to go ahead and get it, and there's one that you can just go to the store and buy it. First, I'm going to talk about the free option. If you want to do the free option, you craft a class coin, and then you go to the loot collector, and then you scrap that coin. It should be mentioned too that these only last for an hour, so if you're going to play for a couple hours on Saturday, you definitely want to farm out a couple of these coins. Let's say Friday before you get started on your leveling, and it's awesome.
An 8:20 kickoff Eastern Time, 5:20 in California.
However, if you are in a position that you can spend money on a game, you can just go to the store and go to the Progression weekly deal and buy them from the store. Now let's talk about the way to get to times 6, and this is Patron. Patron, you can either pay money to get, or you can get Patron from the weekly leaderboard chest. And this Patron pass is only 3 days, which works perfectly for
17
you.
yards for the Chargers there as they got themselves a first down. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Rivers.
Bro, oh how?
For the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Is there like a new defense to like cancel that shit out these days, bro?
So there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball.
I wonder if this will work.
Carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Watson now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
Bro,
but
Quester.
in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering him, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Let's try something.
7 yards on the pickup there. It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That got picked up. I need a score.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
What did you do with the draft?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And
come on.
very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
You'll see. You'll see. You'll understand what I mean when you look at it.
Did you just pick the top 2021?
And likely time for one final play here in the half. So
it's the right draft class, but it's not the right draft class.
Here's Watson, forced out to his left.
Which draft class did you do?
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Look, which one in the order?
Just look.
Pierre Garçon, as time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we
it's the one before.
Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports.
This one's from a while ago.
The top one, that is the second one, because the top one had a weird name. Like, it had a name that, like,
it's the Bengal one, right?
It was like, this isn't real people, or some shit like that.
We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night.
Well,
I'm playing. He's not on it.
Sharp in the victory as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1.
Well, it better be good then.
Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. 31-3. No contest. That's your final score. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And right now they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over.
Bro,
Third quarter, here we go.
Who?
The players.
That's what you think.
I have to trade my fucking picks then.
That's what you think.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Wait, which one did you do?
You don't. You got everything going your
Did,
way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups.
Did you do CFB M19?
Bro, I picked the second one, bro.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That made me kill myself.
Adrian Phillips, an all-pro as a special teamer last year, in on the tackle. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Jason, I picked the second one. I didn't mean to yell at you.
So
I feel
from
bad.
Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Are you calling me?
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. It's Barkley on the counter. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James.
I wish I could go back and not throw that.
Possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
Also, Casey, it doesn't matter what Josh classes is. They're going to be good either way.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
If you're still here.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Need to get a pick or something, bro.
On second down.
Let's go.
It's Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
But we'll act like you live on clown.
Here on 3rd and long.
Keep like hiring like Robert Downey Jr.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to.
Hell no. Hell no.
A big play there for LA. 42 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot
I
down.
must be deceiving me.
So the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Rivers. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Bro, I was about to. I swear to God, if he caught that, bro, I would delete this game.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
from my library,
the defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Badgley's kick is good. And they take it 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25.
2 more blocks back to the
27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished the drive, that does them no good.
Lucky they have that
going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to
something
myself,
here, bro. We need
actors
something
always
here.
say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
so much
No,
about
I'm going for that, bro. What?
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
I wonder if this will work.
Here's Watson from the downhill throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Jason, suggestion: you shouldn't trade all your plays away at the beginning of the season.
Before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
So they get traded back like sometime.
And incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. Third down here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
No, I have to go for it. There's literally no way I can't go for it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm about to send the rest of this game where I can't play. I'm not playing this defense where I can't play. I can't, but it's just about to make me rage.
Watson now to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Caught left side Hopkins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And a crush there is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Crazy, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the home team here, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Malcolm. Is there, I don't know if you want to, I think you can, like, go to your files and then go to the one to save before you advance to
What?
If you want to do it, you can go to, like, if you go to, like, franchise, then you go to your cloud, and then you go to load franchise, do, like, the second one you have, like, the one, like, right, like, the one below the newest save, and then you can go back to week 2 and then bring in the draft class.
Why would I do such a horrible thing?
You can fix the draft class.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, there's a lot wrong with it.
There's
the players
literally...
are outdated.
There's nothing wrong with it, bro. You're just weird.
There's a lot wrong with it, yo.
Yeah, what did Blake say no to? Wait, is he watching?
No Jerry. The Jerry's thing. Like,
how do you know? How do you know this? How do you know?
Jerry just sent a thing. He sent a screenshot. Mike said no, but he said
that was hours ago. I wonder if Blake's watching. Oh, no one's watching.
The fuck are you trying to record? with the draft.
Why would I do such a horrible thing?
It's a great thing. We actually have players who are now instead of from like a year, 6 months ago.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of what?
I'm jealous is not a good look on you, man.
I'm jealous.
So many talks were made in this room. Once again, the shower curtain is not closed. Yeah.
I've probably opened that at least 3 million times.
Or like 20.
But yeah, we are officially out of here.
What do you want me to do, bitch? Shut up. Kason.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do, kid?
We out.
Go to franchise, and then go to cloud, then go to load files.
Load franchise?
No.
There is no load files, jackass.
You go to your franchise. Cloud. Oh yeah, then load franchise. And are there different saves, or is it just a bunch of...
Wow.
What?
Are there once you click load franchise, does it have like different saves on it?
Has different leagues that we played.
You can't do it. You can't do it on
Download the quest to find Carson. Don't